I'm Paul Merriman, and I graduated from Western in 1966. Now, why did I go to Western? So I wanted to go to a small, intimate kind of a campus, and boy, Western was an exact fit for me, and I loved it here. The passion for financial literacy, that came in a sense from the time I was about 11. I loved business. I sold Christmas cards. One of the most profitable businesses I was ever in, actually. I had no overhead. My mother drove me every place. But then in high school, I worked at a number of sales jobs, selling records, selling clothing. Well, after I got out of Western in 1966, I went to work for a brokerage company. And I really thought this was going to be a fantastic career. I'd be in the middle of all this money stuff and meet remarkable people who had been successful, and I would learn. And it turned out it was a ball of conflicts of interest. And so I got out of that industry, did some small venture capital. In the end, I turned to things like building a mail order company. And in fact, we had 10,000 different products for people who like to make jewelry. It was an unusual thing for me to do since I had never made a piece of jewelry. But then I ended up running a small public company, and it was on the verge of bankruptcy, and I was fortunate enough, with the help of friends, to keep it out of bankruptcy. And after 4 years, I was able to retire at age 40, and I'm a workaholic, so the word retire doesn't mean you don't do anything, but I started all over again in a whole new career as an investment advisor. And I built a company helping people do it themselves, but if you didn't want to do it yourself, then our firm would do it for you. And 30 years later, I sold that, and I started one more company. I hope this is the last, and that is our foundation, our Financial Education Foundation. We're going for the moon, and we're going to try to get what we're doing into the hands of every student, not just the handful that take this class that we underwrite. To be able to be a philanthropist, I think, is one of the greatest luxuries in life. And just because the word is long doesn't mean you have to have a big pile of money. It does mean that you have to have a view to doing something that's going to impact others for a long period of time. I think it's the most important thing I will do in my career. This is the ultimate opportunity for me to truly help these young people. We know, all of us know, how important financial decisions are in our life. If we can get the basics of financial literacy to these young people, they are going to have a chance to shine in this economy. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things that just roll out of a financial literacy class, and that's what we hope every student is going to walk away with, of simple steps, super simple steps they can take that will change their financial future. And I want to be part, and I want Western to be part of that process.